Okay, so this is my second entry of my weblog, and it's not too far away from the first one, but I'm just trying to put down or record most of my thoughts as and when they happen, kind of. So, living in a big city is the same everywhere in the world. I mean, you have micro differences in that, okay, this place is Japan and they speak Japanese predominantly. I mean, you have the good things in the cities too, don't get me wrong, but those things are just not high on my priority list anymore. Doing stuff, like doing fun things and going out, yeah, that's okay, but like, again, my more favourite kind of going out pastime is eating. So, everywhere has restaurants. There's an endless amount of choice in the city that you're just not going to experience, so it doesn't matter to me if there are 55 restaurants or 55,000 restaurants. I still have 55 to choose from if I'm not in a big city. A lot of the time, like, the experiences you have in a big city, if you've done them by yourself once, you've done them by yourself 1,000 times, and the funness comes when you do them with someone else and you share the experience. So I know it's kind of stupid that I'm waiting to meet people before I enjoy Tokyo, but that's kind of how I feel at the moment. Because, okay, if I had gone to the Sento by myself, the public bath by myself, okay, I probably would have sat down in silence and like sat in the jacuzzi and whatever, and then I would have bathed myself and then I would have gone, and I probably would have just stayed there for half an hour. But because I was with these two other girls, we had a bit to talk about. There was a camaraderie in the experience because we were the three foreigners and people slyly taking glances at our bodies to see if it's the same as theirs, or noticing the differences. So that experience was enriched by the fact that I got to share it with two other people. Most of the things that I like to do by myself involve me staying indoors, staying at home. So drawing, working on some more henna techniques and designs and practicing that, doing some yoga. I do that at home, but I'm going to go to the Shivananda Center this evening to the English class. Sort of updating like my blog, these things require at home, studying a bit of Japanese. That's stuff that I would do at home. Watching Japanese TV shows, that's something I would do at home. So everything else, sort of above and beyond that. I'm not to say that it doesn't interest me, but in a nutshell, it doesn't interest me enough to motivate me to go out there and do it. Like, I went to Shibuya to go to the Shibuya crossing, because you have to, it's obligatory. And I didn't go inside the crossing, I just took a video of it from like a viewing deck inside the station, and that was nice. So like, I didn't get any particular thrill or excitement from it. It was just like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, that's interesting, I've got a cool video, next. Which is fine, I guess. So when I first got here, I was just like, oh, what am I doing here? Why am I here? What do I want to get out of being here? And I wrote a blog post on it. And today I've been thinking that, oh man, I wouldn't mind going home. Just, not because I dislike it, but just because I'm kind of doing the same things I would have at home, but in Japan, in Tokyo. Having said that, I know that that's just a temporary emotion because I have nothing to do now. I'm kind of like unemployed. That's how I feel. I'm not really on holiday. I'm not in a hotel. I'm not doing any kind of relaxation, resorty kind of stuff. So I'm not on holiday. But at the same time, I'm not working, so I don't have a commitment to wake up and go to. I don't have colleagues to like socialize with, so there's this kind of social aspect that's a bit lacking at the moment. And generally, there's nothing for me to do per se. Now, I know that sounds stupid. I could just go sightseeing around Tokyo and all this stuff, but I'm not really a sightseeing kind of person. The whole point of coming here for me was to live here, to get my daily habits here, to see what life I would have here, who I would be here. And at the moment, that's why I kind of started with the theme that all big cities are the same, because my life here is really not too dissimilar from my life back home when I'm going to start the language school next month. And looking forward to that. So if nothing else, that will bring a bit of a mental stimulation and the social aspect as well. The feeling that I could go home is only because I think at this particular stage it's kind of like a purgatory. I'm waiting for things to happen, and I'm not sure how to take the most advantage out of being in this situation other than doing what I already know to do. I'd really love to get a good book about Japan, because that was something that made me feel really connected to China when I was there, was reading that book about Chinese female migrant workers, and seeing the things that she was talking about playing out day to day. So if I could find a book for Tokyo or Japan, that would be amazing, just to feel a little connected. Because yeah, that's exactly it. Now I'm feeling a little bit disconnected. But anyway, I know it's just going to be temporary. If not, I'll blog about it again some more. The end.